Back to Crypto's Rich Boy. Today, we're going to be talking about TCG World Metaverse, the Dragons, TCG 2.0, and a huge deal that just went down with GGTOOR in TCG World. But before we get started, go ahead and like this video, subscribe to the channel, let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below, and share it with your friends. Now, the price of TCG 2.0 is 21.31 cents. We are 1.49% up. If you look at it, we're almost forming a cup here. So we kind of came down, trade sideways a little bit, coming back up. So let's see what happens over the course of the next little bit of time. If you look at the 7-day chart, you can see came up, hit the almost 22 cent, and then now we're hovering around the 21.3 cent range. If you guys want to grab some dragons, 0.29 Ethereum, you guys can get a dragon. So that's going to cost you around $468.54. Keep in mind, guys, you guys have to accumulate these in order to be able to fly or fight in the metaverse. There's going to be an egg drop, and according to the current information, it's 8 dragons are needed to fly, and 12 dragons are needed to fight. Now, before we go over to Twitter, I heard about this yesterday. GGTOOR inks 1.8 million virtual land deal in GGTOOR City. You guys didn't know GGTOOR City is in TCG World. So RJ White, a 2X Pro team owner, made history as the first African American woman in history to own a pro men's division team in Europe. Um, Ballin in the Metaverse has just made history by purchasing a substantial piece of prime real estate in GGTOUR City to replicate their stadium and 2 pro basketball teams RJ already owns, which is historic in its own right. So, if you guys want to go ahead and read the full story, Bloomberg.com, and the link is up there. You guys can search it. All I did was I searched on Google GGTOUR $1.8 million deal, and it was the first one. Look at that. Major people are picking the story up. Bloomberg, Wall Street, Global News Wire, Yahoo Sports. Guys, this is huge. They are going to recreate their basketball teams in GGTOUR City in TCG World. The more people that we have that find out about TCG World and get land, get the dragons, get all these different things, the more eyes are going to be on the project in and of itself. So it is very, very, very huge for this to happen. And I heard in other metaverses there were basketball teams that were building stadiums. So this is really cool that they're actually going to build a stadium inside the metaverse, and they're going to be able to play virtual games. That is huge. So we go over to Twitter, 22.9 thousand followers 20 hours ago. You're escaping the summer heat wave by spending time in the north. So guys, that is the cool part about the metaverse. Even if it's 100 degrees outside, you can sit in your air conditioned home or wherever you're at and be able to play in the metaverse and kind of escape reality into the virtual reality and see all the really, really cool graphics. Let me just actually put this full screen. These graphics are absolutely amazing. Look at these. They're almost looking like mushrooms. Maybe that's what they're supposed to be. But in the north, you are going to have the snow. You're going to have these different things and different attributes that you can't get in the other 3 areas of TCG World. It's going to be extremely pretty cool. Like, you're going to be able to go to the north, see snow, go over to Asia, kind of see the scenery there, go to the east, and then go to the forest and see stuff over there. Pretty cool stuff. So guys, you guys are gonna be able to play pool. I know there's many games, on different websites where you can play pool, but now you're gonna be able to walk up, have your character. As far as I understand, you're gonna be able to utilize these pool tables and be able to play the game. So that is definitely some pretty amazing stuff as well. Uniswap now has TCG 2.0, the Ethereum version on it, and they sold 446 ETH of TCG2 in the pre-sale. Well, that's another thing I want to keep mentioning, guys. We hit 1,000 Ethereum trading volume or total volume. That is also huge for the Dragons. That's another milestone that we've hit, and definitely something. I think those numbers are going to continue to go up, and I'm trying to scrape every little bit I have so I can get even more dragons, because those are going to let you fly in the metaverse. Um, let's take a look at the TCG.world. So let's refresh this. I think I just refreshed it, but let me make sure. So guys, you can buy TCG2. You can swap, the Ethereum for the BNB version or the Polygon version. You can look at the map, partners, verify that you're talking to the correct person. Keep in mind, silvers are 1 BNB, golds are 2 BNB, platinums are 12 BNB, and diamonds are 20 BNB. And then also, I got clarification. So, as of yesterday, I'm not sure if it's changed. As of yesterday, I guess diamonds were not able to allocate their plots. The only 2 plots that were allocated is David's, and from what I understand, it's because he kind of owns the whole that whole area, so he was able to allocate. Let's see. Let's see if we see any. Um, let's see. So diamond and owned. All right, let's see if this pulls up anything different. I know that they were onboarding tons and tons of diamond holders yesterday, and as far as I understood, once they were able to enter into the metaverse, they were able to allocate their plots. Doesn't look like any allocations happening as of yet, so I will keep you guys updated and keep an eye on this, so make sure you are subscribed to the channel. So going back to this deal, guys, I don't think you guys realize how big this is. You have people that are sports enthusiasts, and okay, that's let me just go back because I don't even know if that's English. Let's see. No, that's old. But we'll just go back to the original. So, to kind of reiterate how huge this is. So, you have RJ White, which is a 2 times pro team owner. So, she owns a team that has won twice in the pro tournament. So $1.8 million was paid so that she can acquire for her team this plot of land. And you got to think, a lot of people are into sports. I mean, you have crypto, which is one, aspect of life, and then you have NFTs, metaverses, which is kind of falling in the same category. But when it comes to sports and gaming, this is a whole nother category. They're going to be able to bring a whole new set of eyes into the metaverse. And even if these people don't want to invest, they're going to come in because of the sports aspect. So that is something that is going to be pretty huge. And I guess they're gonna call it Ballin' in the Metaverse. So, the first carbon neutral Web 3 launchpad incubated by CO Lab Studios. So this is going to be absolutely huge. I would read it, but it's kind of it's kind of a tad bit long article. So if you guys didn't know, GGTOOR Inc. is engaged in the business of esports. So this would fall in line with how they are going to bring this in. So at first I was wondering, I was like, man, I don't know, to have one company buy a whole region, it just didn't really make sense. But the more I'm thinking about it, it does. Because if sports is a major aspect from tons and tons and tons and tons of people. Like, David and the core team is brilliant because now they're going to be able to say, we have a whole section for you guys. You guys can come in, you guys can see these games of real life basketball players. It's going to be brought into the metaverse. They're going to be able to play games kind of like like you do on Xbox or PlayStation, but it's gonna be them, and who knows? They probably, what I'm thinking is gonna happen is they're gonna implement some type of VR into this as well. It may not be right away. Who knows? It may be because I mean, the technology's out there. It's just I think it just takes money to kind of build it. And so if they have the money to put, different sensors on these players, it'd be kind of cool. Like instead of having a flip on your TV, like you just kind of are in the metaverse, you pop in, and then like whatever they're doing in real life, the sensors are picking up and they're doing it in the game as well. Like that would be super, super legit. And I think it's going to create a whole new category of how people enjoy these games and enjoy sports and esports. And who knows, maybe even like they'll have to where when the games are not being played, maybe the average person can pick a character, get some type of sensors, VR, and play. So that would be kind of cool too. Like on the off times, that space is gonna still be utilized because you're gonna let the average person maybe sign up, play. Who knows? Maybe prizes or whatever the case may be. So this is pretty huge, guys. Just want to touch on this because this is gonna bring a whole new aspect into the metaverse. But anyway, like I said, you have your regions, you have your Asia, your North, your Forest, and your East, which is now GGTOOR City. So this is going to be pretty huge. I hope you guys are filling your bags. We have the markets coming up over the last like 2 days, and just get ready because this year, next year is going to be times. I even think next year around this time where it may be a lot more, but it's still going to be a good buy because once that bull market hits, I can see easily 5 to 10x from wherever we're at from the beginning, which should start in 2024. So that is something that I'm keeping an update on. Check out the 4 year cycles. That's going to help gauge, as far as we know, if history repeats itself. That's going to help gauge when the next major bull run is going to happen. They're saying we're in a relief rally right now, so guys, just kind of be careful with that. Dollar cost average, take profits, make sure you guys are doing things of that nature. But like this video, help me push up the YouTube algorithm, subscribe to the channel, let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below, and until next time.